So, who would you say is the whatever. The biggest rap group of all time.
Okay.
Let's put it in top 5 because I think we wouldn't be giving it service if we just did one.
All right, so let's go. You first.
I gotta go first?
You don't have to go first. Okay. I can go first.
So, number 1, I have Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
It's real obvious Wu-Tang is... I mean, when you have 9 people that are all special, that's all lyrical, that create masterpieces, that is from New York, that just crazy, amazing, gifted niggas, and it's just the beautiful type of chaos, the type of chaos that you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what they deliver. And from that group having all those solo projects that are like equally amazing, and just the whole story of Wu-Tang, the hip hop story, the how they put in karate, and the just like every single thing, everything they reference, everything they mean and that they are part of. Like, people don't realize how hard it is to be from New York and not be from one of the actual boroughs, or not be from, New York City. Yeah. Like, that's very hard. And to come with that on your shoulders and be that thorough and have the world recognize you is insane. And they've never skipped a beat. Like, they've never lost that. Like, you look at any of them now, there's still those people.
You don't have to sell us on Wu-Tang.
So, okay, moving on. Number 2, I definitely... Who do I have for my number 2? I have...
Now you're thinking about
Run-DMC.
Okay.
I feel like Run-DMC because Run-DMC, man, you have to ask yourself, like, what is hip-hop without Run-DMC?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if they are that impactful and influential and niggas moved off of them, and I mean, who doesn't have, or at one point had a Run-DMC poster or something like that? They're too big and did too many of the first things in hip-hop to not be that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, to not be in that space. Number 3, I do have the locks. I have the locks for consistency, for lyricism, and just the consistency, that the sense of constantly having that classic feeling, just everything that the locks represents is everything that would have them in that spot. Outside of that, I have the Fugees. The Fugees because, I mean, they really have something special. And you know what I'm saying? Like, people could say, yo, you could put NWA in there. You could have put, Eric B. and Rakim. It's so many that I could have put there.
That's 4 for you, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Fugees is 4 because it's something special about them. I mean, they had brought their own element of the Caribbean flavor of, Jersey, of Brooklyn, of so many different energies that was there in that time. And then they gave birth to Lauryn Hill. Fact. And I mean, Lauryn Hill is arguably one of the best female MCs, and she just has such
artist ever.
Yeah, she has such a significance and impact. So for that group to give birth to that, she's on there for number 4. And then number 5, I would say, is Outcast.
Okay.
Again, somebody could have said I could have put someone else up there, like Bone Thugs and Harmony, I thought, but I had to give it to Outcast because when you look at what they do with lyricism, when you think about what they do as creativity, how they've evolved, they've took hip-hop, and hip-hop being something as if this is exactly what hip-hop should be, right? And this is the box, and they just went completely outside of that box at a time when that wasn't even accepted. And so they did that and then kept evolving and kept evolving. So I just don't...
And to keep it G real, they put the South on in a way.
Yeah, of course. They put the South on, so it's like
and
that
way,
much
as far
creativity
as being respected by the East.
And lyricism, it would have to go to Outcast for me as my number 5. So, yeah.
Nobody's going to argue with anybody in your 5, by the way.
Yeah. To whatever, like I'm really mean what I say. That's people.
All right, so I'm gonna say the number 1 group ever is A Tribe Called Quest. I'm gonna say Tribe because they don't have no even mediocre shit. Fuck whack. They don't even have nothing that's not classic or damn near. The first album, the second album, the third album, even the album from '96, it's hot. Classic sound. They was the they was the sound, the tone for that time.
Yeah.
I gotta go with Wu-Tang for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
I gotta go with EPMD, which EPMD for me is number one. So I ain't doing mine in order.
Oh,
clearly.
okay.
Cause all right, so I would go EPMD,
Right.
Wu-Tang. No, EPMD. Yeah, EPMD, Wu-Tang, Tribe.
All right, that's why I get that face. I'm like, Tribe at number one. Like, one.
I mean, if we talking about groups, yeah. But if we counting solo shit, I would have to go Wu-Tang because they got solo and. But if it's just group albums, yeah, they beat everybody except for EPMD for me. So EPMD, Wu-Tang, Tribe. It gets shaky after that. It do, because there's so many groups that's super dope. I'm gonna say NWA just for the culture, just for what they did, just for how they branched off, just because Dr. Dre and Ice Cube is fucking part of the shit. You know what I'm saying? And DOC, you know, unofficial member is the fucking Don. So I gotta go there.
Right.
And then I gotta. This is another one for the culture, because it's probably not in my personal five, but I gotta say Public Enemy, because if we talking impact, it's Public Enemy and NWA. Nobody was ever more impactful than Public Enemy and NWA. So right. I gotta go Public Enemy. So mine is what? What I say?
Tribe.
No. First I said EPMD, Wu-Tang, Tribe, NWA, Public Enemy. 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Why not Bone Thugs or Harmony? Why they not in top 5?
First of all,
I think Bone Thugs is in a lot of people's top 5. Why
Bone Thugs' first album is one of my favorite albums ever.
But why didn't they make the list?
Because they ain't a 5. I mean, it's 5. Like, 5.
So it's no.
It's only 5. Like, what do you want me to do? It's 5.
Right. Yeah. So that's the top 5. You know, I remember when Migos came out and said they was better. They was the best rap group that ever existed.
Yeah, it was tripping,
but that's what I guess what you supposed to say. That's what you supposed to say.
Yeah, definitely supposed to say that. But Migos need a little bit more respect, though, I'm not gonna lie, because as a group, they came out in a time where there's no groups, and they also been around for a while now, and they also changed the game a lot when they came, whether you like it or not.
Right. So you brought this topic.